Welcome to Right Family Gaming. Today we have a different game. This is Medevil Dynasty. It is a survivalist game. I had it for PS4 and it was pretty good. I got bored with it, so I quit playing it. Farm Sim's my main game, really. But then when I got my PS5, I went to bring it over and it updated to the PS5 version, so I got a new map and all sorts of different things now, so I decided to start back on it. It is all about resources. Takes place in the medieval times, which is one of my favorite times in history. Back in the Knights of Templar and Braveheart and all that stuff. It's probably my favorite time to study about. So that's when it takes place. There's a story mode that you can play through. This is not it. I played the story mode all the way through on the first version. And it's good, but this game is really hard to play. Basically, if you don't cheat on this game, you could do it, but it's really, really hard. As you see, you go around, you collect resources. Now, if you just play base game, there's a limit to everything you can carry. My dog says hello. But there's a limit you can carry, and then you can't carry no more. There's bandits all over the place that'll kill you real quick. This game is about building your own village. Well, it starts out as a little camp, and then you gotta keep working and getting stronger and getting people to come and eventually build a city. I think for the PS4 there was only 100 and something buildings allowed. On this, I've got the building limit set at 200 and something, so it's gonna be fun. I get a little more to add. But you go around different towns and you ask people to join you, and they come in, but you got to have a house built for them, and you got to take care of them. Now, if you play just the base game with no cheats or nothing, it's hard because you got to feed them. You got to make sure they have food. You got to make sure there's water. They don't get it themselves. You got to do it for them. And it is hard. You die of thirst real fast. You run out of stamina, can't do nothing. It's hard. But, like anything else, there's mods and cheats or whatever. This is a customized game that I'm playing right now. I've got it set on the inhabitants don't have to have water or food. They survive on their own. I've got it set on unlimited storage capacity, which means I can carry as much as I want, which helps because you got to sell most stuff to get money on here to make more. Right now I'm just gathering stuff as I go. I've got animals and bandits' health turned down, so it don't take much to kill them, because they will kill you real quick. I've got unlimited stamina, so I can run as far as I want when I want, because this map is pretty long, so it kind of stinks having to walk everywhere. Once you get further along, you'll be able to get horses and stuff, and even donkeys to ride. But you can hunt animals on here. You could get their furs and hides and make things out of them, or sell them and trade. And you can fish on here. Speaking of fish, I just unlocked the fishing hut 2. Every building's got a 1, 2, some of them's got 3. The biggest difference in them is they hold more and they're more sturdier. The higher level you go, you build them sturdier. Like all the level 1s is built with this straw here and sticks and stuff. When you get higher up and can afford it, and you can start building with logs and clay and making insulation. You cannot build a castle, as far as I know. That stinks, because I was hoping to do that, but I know you couldn't on the PS4 version. What's medieval times if you didn't have a castle, right? All you do is make your house as good as you can. Make it look different, because you are the head of the village. That's what you start out as. You're basically their king when it all's said and done. You give them jobs, you put them where you want them, put them in what house you want them. They work for you. They will get pregnant and have kids. You will get married and have kids. I had one kid on the game save on PS4. This one here, I'm just starting, so y'all are just kind of going with me here. Like I said, I don't play many different games a lot. I'm into farm sim really good, so it's my favorite thing to do. But now that I'm making videos and recording, I just want to give everybody something different to watch, just in case, some people don't like farm sim. And this is a very good game. It's fun. It's addictive. Just saying, this is my house. I figured I'd show you. It don't look no different than anybody else's right now, because I ain't got the materials. But I always set mine in the middle of the village or in the town, so I can see everything that's going. There's fish. Of course, I ain't got nothing to fish with. And so far, I've got 2 houses. One person living in each, because if you man a woman and a man together, then they will have kids. And once the woman gets pregnant, they quit working. So until they have the baby, and then they'll go back to work. So it's kind of cool. It's like real life. But it stinks because you lose a worker, which means less income coming into the town. You can't never have enough resources. I mean, this whole game is built on gathering. So this is called the resource storage. This is where all my storage goes. Stuff that my people make goes in here. Things I get, I can put in there. I can put their tools that they need in there, and they'll come get them themselves. Then I got the well here for them, to get water. You can make a person gather water and that. I ain't got one yet, but then here's the smithy. Right now she's making only wooden products because I ain't unlocked the mines yet, so. And I ain't got no stones gathered for her to make stone weapons, but I will. Right now she's just doing wood. Here's my hunting lodge, or my woodshed. What he does is goes out, collects logs, and makes logs or planks out of trees. Oh, and firewood. Because they will, if you're playing base game, they will freeze to death if you don't keep your people stored with firewood. So there's the house, there's the house. Like I said, I've got 2 people living in the town, or the camp. I need to build some more houses because I can't have people come in without more houses, which I can get 2 more in these huts. But you gotta have material. In order to build, so. And where I'm just starting out, I kind of just don't have a whole lot. That's why I'm gathering everything you see. And there will be bandits set everywhere across this map. They will attack you, and once you kill them, you can loot them, take their stuff out of their camp or whatever that they've robbed from somebody else, and you can keep it. Usually that makes good stuff for sale. I take and sell all of it. The more money you have on this game, the better off. You can build all you want. You can buy farm animals. So we're going to see what I got here. So we're going to go to inventory. These are the weapon items here. Clothes, consumables, crafting, I think that's in there, yeah. So I've got 1,073 sticks, only 5 planks, 83 logs, stone, which means I still ain't got a whole lot to build, but usually when that music changes like that, there's something coming, but I don't know. It's been tricking me. It will freeze up like that when it auto saves. So, let's see. I think one thing I need to build, like I said, I'm kind of forgetting things. Here's my buildings options. I got the woodshed. I need that. And what this does is you need pickaxe and shovels to put in it for your workers. And you can do it yourself too. You don't have to have things. But here we go. Get some stone pickaxes. Like, I can go and run all this myself, but the point is having people, so. And then shovels. So, we will put our stone pickaxes in there. The wooden shovels.
There's no water, neither in my house nor in the storage.
See, I don't know why it's talking about water because I've got that turned off, but maybe it don't turn off on this one. I don't know. We'll know for sure because once they get down, they'll run off. They'll leave your village. That's the base game stuff. Like I was telling you about, if they get thirsty and they don't have enough water or food, or they get cold, their health goes down, their happiness, and then they leave. I don't know if they die. I haven't seen one die, so I don't know. But I've never really had to deal with that because I keep them happy. So now I need to put a couple more people in there and make them run the shed. So we want them getting clay, stone, and straw. We ain't worried about limestone and all that right now. Yeah, be better so I can see the. Well, no, I'll just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna put 30 on each. And what that does is that'll make your workers actually go out and get that stuff and bring it back to camp, which helps you be able to build. Alright, so that one's set up. I think I got her set up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's set up. Yeah. Also, they also get sticks. You want sticks and logs mostly to start off with, because that's what you build most of the simple stuff with. Once you get farther up, you get abundant of materials, then you can start building your houses tougher, and you make them get planks and all that. So I need to go to a camp here. See, I'm right here. This is where my village is. That ain't nothing. I really don't know what the red means, so just hold on with me. We're gonna go up here just because it's the closest one. And like I said, while you're going, you might as well get stuff because like you gotta have it. My dogs just decided to play again, so. It's funny to watch them because and see they're already out of tools. And it is hard to do everything, so sometimes they just have to sit around and not do nothing until you get ready, because if you have to sit and wait on them, then nothing will get done. So first off, I'm out in the woods, so I'm gonna get my spear here while I'm traveling. Oh, as you cut logs down, I'll show you real quick. They'll fall like that. The maples, the hardwoods are the best because they give you several limbs. See, they give you like 4. You hit it twice once it's laying. One will delimit, and the other one will break them into logs. Then you just gather the logs. And like I said, you need a bunch of logs. Now, I can't remember, but I think there's only 2 trees. Oh, I done got squashed by a tree, guys. Now, if you take your wooden shovel, which I don't think I have any. Yeah, I do. If you take your wooden shovel and you go up to that stump, it'll pick it up and it'll add another log. But if you leave the stump showing like that, the tree will grow back and you can recut it. So and I think there's only 2 trees, the maples and the birch. I think there might be another one, but the birch only gives you 1 log, I think. Okay, it gives you 2 logs. And it don't matter how big they are. They're still going to give you just 2. Just like the maple's only going to give you 4. But there's no different in the trees, so the logs come out the same. It ain't like it's different. Forgot one land, didn't I? I know, it looks boring, but once you get going, there's so much to do. You kind of have to run and do all kinds of things. It's not as boring. You gotta go hunt, and kill food. You can store food and then have the cook, because you can make a kitchen and put a worker in there and she'll cook. And you will go through your weapons, because like the tools and weapons, especially at the beginning. That's why it's almost best just to use the stone, because it's the quickest rate. Don't cost as much to make them, and they hold up all right. So what I was doing on the PS4 was I would make wood stuff for my villagers to use for tools and do their work and all that. And then I would make a certain metal for mine. Mostly iron, because it does, I mean, you get a lot of durability out of line. Don't break as easy, and it's stronger. And that's what I always usually keep with me. But now if I'm selling, I make something a little cheaper, because they still bring good money. Copper, bronze, stuff like that. Brings good money, and it's less to make, so don't take as many sticks and logs. And I'm telling you, it does get dark. I'm getting low on my axes, I think. Good thing all I need is a stone and a stick to make an axe. And I really don't take the stumps up unless it's in the area I'm building. If I'm building my village in an area, and you can drink water and you can take baths in the water, because it will tell you stink. See how big that tree is? It's still going to give you only 4 logs. Could have been more realistic, but and something new on here is you can build bridges and tree stands and stuff on this PS5 version. I've never done it yet, so I think that's pretty cool. So the more trees you drop as quick as possible, the faster you'll cut them. You have to unlock that ability, but it's pretty easy to unlock. See, I'm at how fast it's going now. I'm at the highest. So, best thing to really do is find a bunch of trees gathered around each other and cut them down like that first. And just cut several at a time and then go back and delimb them. And gather them. That way your little green bar over there with the axe in the center stays on 3. Well, I've already been through here and cleaned out, haven't I? So we're at the city. That's a transport. He'll give you rides. It costs out the high end. Here's the problem. I'm here where I need to be, or wanted to go, but it's dark and they're all going to bed, so there's nobody going to talk to you. So what I'm going to have to do is go and sleep. And you don't have to see how it says you're dirty. When it says you're dirty, you got to go take a bath or people won't talk to you. They'll tell you you stink. So first I'm going to run, get in this water here and take a bath. All you got to do is get in it until the little brown circle goes away. And I don't know if I'm far enough away from the camp or not. No. Too close. You can't be real close to the other villages when you build a campsite. I mean, all I do is build a campfire. And you don't have to have a mat or a bed. You just lay down and go sleep. There you go. So we're going to walk over, light the campfire. Well, that's to cook. Hold X to sleep. Then we go to sleep till the next day. And if that is in the way of something you want, you can always bust it with the hammer. So, the reason I'm coming here was to see what kind of workers I can find. Each person you get will have different, better abilities. And you kind of just you're supposed to put them where they go, where they're best at. Okay, looks like that's where they're at right here. They'll always be set out by themselves.
So you're starting a new settlement, aren't you?
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a man and a woman at home already, so I need to add.
Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.
Need to have another man.
With great power comes great responsibility, and the king seems to be doing just fine.
I see she'll be good at the extraction. She'll be good at the extraction. So either one of these are fine.
Oh, it's you again.
So you just talk to them. Ask them.
Maybe I'll start. I've been sober since last
Hello.
night.
All right. Now we go to management. We put our 2 new guys. Empty house. We got 1 there. And then we get our work, which I need the miner. So she's set. Now I need to go to him. Make him and I will probably put him right there too. So, and they'll walk to the camp, and they'll become part of your people. Another thing I used to do was run to all the different, like she sells stuff, or him. Which I don't never buy nothing. I like to try to just sell.
I've got...
We don't want to sell feathers and fur right now. Now we can sell all the meat we want. Alright, see, he's done selling, so.
Best prices be safe.
And you can go to each one and they'll sell you more. Or you can sell them more. Shit. I think I just bought, oops, excuse my language. Pretty sure I just bought something.
Can I
Okay,
interest
see,
you
they're
in some of
done.
my way? Good luck.
How can I help you? Whatever you need, goodbye.
See, they won't sell no more. And they only sell, well, it was on the PS4, it was only one every season, so. Once you max out on every town and they're done for that season until the next. Unless there's a trick to it. You can actually go and buy the cheapest stuff you can from them, which helps them buy more off you. So now I need to go here. I don't even know if I've been to that one. And you can place your village anywhere. I mean, all you gotta do is just build the first house. Once it's down, that's where your place is. And you can crash them down and rebuild them wherever you want. But you want to make sure you're around resources. This was the only area I could find everything around that had enough room to build a big place. You want to be around reeds. You want to be around clay, stones, sticks, all the resources, because your people will go out and gather them for you, but the farther away it is, the less you get. The closer it is, the more stuff you get. So that looks like an empty, somebody's stranded the chest there. It's empty, so I must have already got it. You'll find them all along if you run around places. Don't matter what direction you go. See, there's an elk. Or a deer, one of the two. So when I first started this save here, I went around, looked at the map, put place markers, went around, visited all the places, trying to find resources to see where I could build my village, because you can't build too close to another one.
How are you? Good luck.
Well, you can do quests for other people too. Now, see, that's pretty cool. I've never heard of church bells, so that's pretty cool.
Hail, friend.
Okay.
Whatever you need, have a nice day.
Oh, there's a mine. Which I have not unlocked yet. And you do that by going to, let's see, you get skills. We got 3 here. Ain't got none in that. We got 1 here. None in the fishing. We got 3 in crafting. So there's all that. Now I go to technology, and this is where you have to spend money. That stuff you can decorate. Stuff you can decorate. Decorations for the simple house. Decorations for the decoration for the resource. House. Woodshed. Now this is where you want to buy, because it's stuff that you can make and build. So you'll go through and buy what you want. You can have a herbalist hut. I ain't got one. I ain't got a fishing hut yet either, but the hunting lodge is good to have. I ain't got none of them yet, so. We do have the smithy, so this is where you can buy 'em to make stuff. So.
We land our place here like nobody else.
Okay, so I ain't unlocked it yet. When I unlock that's when I'll be able to start mining. That's where you make some money. Well, I think I'm done for this one. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.